So what's a middle-class Canadian family, Mr. Julian? Is $120,000 middle class?
Well, I think if you ask Canadians, you'll see that most Canadians define themselves as middle class. It depends on what area of the country you're living in. And in my area, for example, in the Lower Mainland, $120,000 a year doesn't give you access to the kind of property that it might in other parts of the country. We have a record debt load of middle-class families, and this is because under the previous Liberal government, under the current Conservative government, middle-class families haven't gotten a real break. We haven't had a government in Ottawa that has actually put middle-class preoccupations front and center.
Mr. Leblanc, let me give the final answer to you on that. What's middle class? $120,000 a year in a family, a middle-class family?
Well, look, the vast majority of Canadians, Peter, identify themselves as middle class. Our definition isn't necessarily stuck with a particular income bracket, because right across the country, an income bracket can mean something different if you live in a small rural community or in a large urban area. What it means is these are people who are working hard, trying to save money for their kids' education, trying to put some money aside for retirement, dealing with mortgages and personal debt loads which are at record highs, and feel more and more financially vulnerable every year. Those are the people that we think deserve a break, not an upper income category that Mr. Harper and Mr. Oliver have determined should benefit from a massive income splitting tax cut.
All right, gentlemen.